What's up, everyone? Welcome to the 2010 Pyromaniac.com fantasy outlook video for Greg Olsen. Apologize, I need to get a suntan, a little GTL, fist pump. I need some of that. Greg Olsen, what a quandary we're facing with Greg Olsen. He had a great year last year, ups and downs, but at the end of the year he ended up putting up some pretty decent numbers, and now we have Mike Martz taking over at the fold for the Bears, calling the plays. And as everyone knows, Mike Martz doesn't use a tight end. In fact, they brought in Brandon Malumanala, however you say his last name, who's typically known as a blocking tight end. I believe they still have Desmond Clark, so there's a lot of mouths to feed. And the thing to be most concerned about is Mike Martz now in the picture. This year, Greg Olsen isn't a guy that I'm targeting at all, just because I think the biggest indicating factor in fantasy that you can look at is in the past and the previous. I know that's not a 100% foolproof plan, but if it looks like a duck, walks like a duck, talks like a duck, it's probably a duck. And the duck in the room here is that Mike Martz does not use a tight end. In dynasty leagues, he may be a guy that you can target, take advantage of the low value, and see if it sticks, if Martz moves on next year, or if he gets traded. The good news about Greg Olsen is I don't see his average draft position as anything to balk at. It's not that high. You can typically get him in the 12th to 16th rounds of 12-team leagues, and as a backup tight end, that's not a safe way to go, because he could end up being a guy that they move out to the slot, work him out of the slot. It's highly unlikely because they do have Hester, Romashadu, and Knox. Plus, you've got two running backs in Chester Taylor and Matt Forte that can catch the ball. So there's just nothing that's very sexy about Greg Olsen. But, there has been stranger things that happened in the past where guys that had a bunch of red flags ended up to go on to have a great year. So draft Olsen at your own risk. Make sure you guys pick up the 2010 draft kit. We just released it. You can pick that up at Pyromaniac.com. If you want to follow us on Twitter, hit us up at @Pyromaniac. That's Pyromaniac with a 1 instead of an I. Or you can follow me at PyroLion, Pyro_Lion. Also, we're going to be launching the Fantasy Football Pharmacy very soon, so make sure you add the pharmacy to your bookmarks, and that's FFpharmacy.com. Talk to you guys later. Peace.